Think you know Iowa? This town will change your mind. Welcome back to LoveNesters and our Great River Road series. In our last video, we explored the charming town of Decorah with its waterfalls, Norwegian history, and hidden prehistoric secrets. But now we're back along the Great River Road, exploring a town known for its towering bluffs, grand architecture, colorful murals, and some of the best river views in Iowa.
Welcome to Dubuque!
Whether you're riding the world's steepest railway, finding hidden art downtown, or meeting the animals of the Mississippi, Dubuque has more to offer than you might expect. We're so glad you're joining us on this LoveNesters adventure.
Welcome to Dubuque, Iowa!
This is an incredible historical town, 13 years older than the state of Iowa.
What?
Lots of history to explore here.
And if you love rivers or artwork, this is the place to be.
This is a great stop on the Mississippi River Road. Now, before we take you around Dubuque, we're going to show you a couple of spots that we saw on the way into town that you'll want to include in your adventure.
Thanks for being here.
This is the river town of Marquette. My favorite part, I had to stop. Giant elephant.
We're in Iowa at Pikes Peak State Park, right on the Mississippi. What a great place to visit. You got great views. Highly recommend Pikes Peak State Park in Iowa.
So not only is this state park free and has great views of the Mississippi, there is a waterfall. Let's go check it out.
Thanks for being here.
The view is incredible, my goodness. You get to see the mighty Mississippi and Wisconsin.
All right, things have changed to Bridal Veil Falls. We are now dealing with a lot of steps. Okay, my accounting isn't entirely accurate, but it was like 344 stairs to get to this waterfall. Now check it out.
This is Bridal Falls.
Unless you really want to get a workout, you might want to just stick with the view. That was the most impressive part of this park.
Yeah, this park is impressive. The waterfall is not. That's our honest review. But maybe for Iowa it is.
We saw some great ones in Iowa, and it's springtime, so ideally this would be at its peak. They do have decent restroom facilities here.
Welcome to Dubuque, Iowa. What a great place. This is actually Iowa's oldest city.
It is 13 years older than Iowa is a state.
What?
And it is now known for a lot of unique artwork. Like the mural behind us, they've really revitalized the downtown. It's an incredible place to explore.
If you like rivers and architecture and artists, this is the place to be. Dubuque, Iowa.
If you're enjoying this video, we would sure appreciate it if you would give the video a thumbs up. And if you're looking for weekly adventure and hobby ideas to inspire activities with the ones you care about, well, we invite you to subscribe to the channel.
Charlotte's Coffee House right here in Dubuque, Iowa. It is highly recommended, so we're going to give it a test.
They have a full menu here. There were plenty of food options. We're just going to go with a quick caffeine pick-me-up because it turns out we're in the red zone and tornadoes are likely today.
What?
So we have to keep it moving and hope that this episode doesn't turn into a version of Storm Chasers.
Or Twister 3.
If you're looking for one of the most unique and quirky things to do in Dubuque, well, check out the Fenelon Place Elevator. It's known as the world's shortest and steepest scenic railway.
This is where you purchase your tickets, though, is up here at the top. Okay, little tip, they only take cash. Okay, so this is crazy. You're in here by yourself. So this is one of the more unique things you can do in Dubuque, Iowa. It's kind of freaky. It's the Fenelon Elevator.
Fenelon Elevator. Well, how do they know if we're gonna? They didn't give us a ticket.
They didn't give us a ticket. How do we get back? Oh dear.
Oh my gosh.
So this is like the steepest, shortest elevator ride in the world, or cable car ride. This was built by a guy who didn't want to have to walk up the steep hills of Dubuque. This was built in 1882 by J.K. Graves for his own convenience, and it was built again after it burnt down.
Whoa!
Alrighty, please stay seated on the green benches all the way up to the top.
Eagle Point Park in Dubuque is a great place to come for several reasons. One is it overlooks the locks, so you can see that going on and the barges going through, as well as it's a great place to look for eagles. All right, so there's nice, and then there's Iowa nice. This nice gentleman took out of his way to show me exactly where this eagle was. I have to say, after our program on the eagles at the Eagle Center, the live one was attracted to my microphone, so I'm a little nervous. I really don't want this guy to turn around and see it. Wow, he's magnificent. One of the iconic landmarks in Dubuque is the Dubuque Shot Tower. It was built in 1856 and produced lead shot until 1881. It was actually a fire lookout for a period of time. The Dubuque Star Brewery was once Iowa's oldest brewery, closing during Prohibition and becoming the first to reopen once it ended. Now today, this historic building anchors the north end of the Riverwalk. It's a perfect spot to park, stroll along the Mississippi, or stop in to enjoy the winery, now inside.
This is a fabulous Riverwalk in Dubuque, Iowa.
This really makes it one of the prettiest towns along the Mississippi River that we've seen so far.
Oh, and if you get to Dubuque, make sure you go on the Riverwalk. They really did this right.
And it does change. The artwork changes every year, I believe,
What?
in July. So we'll have to come back. We'll see all new stuff.
Downtown Dubuque is full of history, and one landmark you'll definitely notice is the town clock. Originally perched atop a building back in 1873, it's been standing proudly on Main Street since 1971. And here's a fun fact, it keeps time accurate to within a half a second. One building that's hard to miss is the Dubuque County Courthouse. It's one of the tallest buildings in the city and was actually the first in Dubuque to be added to the National Register of Historic Places. As you explore downtown Dubuque, be sure to keep an eye out for the more than 40 murals scattered throughout the district. This colorful tradition started back in 2016 and has been growing ever since. Now you'll find them tucked along alleyways, brightening up brick buildings, and adding a creative energy to the city streets. Some are playful, some tell local stories, but all of them are larger than life and definitely worth slowing down for. No visit to Dubuque would be complete without exploring the National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium. It's part museum, part aquarium, and fully dedicated to telling the story of America's rivers. From hands-on exhibits and historic boats to live river creatures and touch tanks, it's an experience both kids and adults can enjoy.
So this museum is huge. It's actually like a 14-acre campus. You could, your ticket is actually good for 2 days. There's that much to see here.
Step one, clean your hands.
Are they gonna move?
Nope, they're not gonna move. They're gonna just hang out right there.
Oh, okay.
And if you touch all 3 species, they do feel all slightly different.
Okay.
So right below you against the window is one of the bat sea stars.
Oh my gosh. This one feels like sandpaper. And this one, it kind of feels like he's got moss on him. Like
That's what, yeah. To me, it feels like moss on a tree.
Okay, so they're a little pickery. Like if you were gonna...
Much like myself.
Anemone are gonna feel kind of like sticky tacky. And what I like to tell kids is they're gonna touch you back.
Oh, okay. I don't know that I like that one.
This building is kind of dedicated to some of those species that you wouldn't find in the Mississippi, but you would find kind of in the Delta or in the Gulf. So basically these guys you would find in the Gulf, right at the mouth of the Mississippi, right in that kind of Delta area, right around New Orleans, if you want to think about kind of that area. These guys are super friendly, they're super they enjoy that interaction they get with people. They are very intelligent.
Oh,
And typically
everybody
once-
wants
yep.
love? Oh,
Once
come
one
here.
notices, they'll usually all
Come
follow.
here. Hi, honey.
You know what's great about this museum? You get up close and personal with these. This is, you get really close and you get to observe them. They come right up to you. It is really fun. Great learning experience. Highly recommend it.
And that's called the Jaws fish?
Yellow-headed jawfish. There's 2 in there.
Oh my gosh, he's kind of cute. Oh, he's coming out. He's coming out. These lionfish are spectacular. All right, this is probably an area for the kids, but we're fascinated. This looks cool. This is called Riverworks, and it's on the upper level.
Matt Foley, motivational speaker. Oh, we got a cycle class. Is it working?
Okay, so if he's doing it hard enough. Oh yeah, water's going.
Okay.
So the 4D theater experience is not included with your admission price, but it's only an add-on of $5 to see 1 and $6 to see 2. And if you were going to use that 2-day pass, that might be really a good way to go. There is plenty of spaces here for you to eat. They have a cafeteria. Of course, you've got to buy it here.
We're at the National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium. We just finished the seawater, the saltwater exhibit, which was fantastic. Got to touch the stingrays, and now we are headed to the freshwater exhibit, which is way over here. It's a huge campus, so maps are needed, especially for us old people.
The aviary is included in your entrance fee Some beautiful animals.
I found my wacky. This catfish has seen better days, but I can't resist, and lots of kiddos seem to like it too.
Much like myself. Fun fact, Dubuque, Iowa was the button capital of the United States. Why is that, you ask? Thanks for asking. They took the mussels from the river and they turned them into buttons.
Well, you have a chance to go inside a towboat. Oh, wow. See what things were like? Every one of these places that has a toilet, they always have to put that sign on, and that means somebody was using it.
When you think of the Mississippi River, of course you think of America's greatest writer, Mark Twain. What do you think, Mark? Samuel Clemens? What do you prefer, Sam or Mark?
So now we're looking at the kinds of fish that you would expect to find in the Mississippi River. Wow, this bird is beautiful. So if you've ever wondered what those barges are doing, why they're doing it, and how it works, they have a theater here that explains it all. Do recommend it, we just can't film it for you. All right, now I don't want to go swimming anywhere near the Mississippi if those are in there.
They're actually asking for volunteers to clean the alligator tank. Would you like to volunteer?
So noodling is actually a legal form of fishing in Iowa now. So they actually have a display here. So here we're gonna demonstrate. You're underwater, of course, and you find a hole and you're blind. You just stick your hand in the hole, and if something clamps down on it, you know you have a catfish, and then you pull it out.
In addition, there's a whole boating river museum as well.
What's fantastic about this museum, the National River Museum, is the interactive. Oh, come on, you gotta go faster. Oh.
Should I crash it in to see what
No,
happens?
don't, Kurt, don't. They'll kick us out. Look
We
at
gotta
the
try this. This is fun.
focus. What a great place to visit. A great place for families and old people like us.
Yeah, we really enjoyed our time here. We learned a lot, but it's such a nice day. So far, no sign of those tornadoes. So we're gonna head out to the mines of Spain.
The mines, we're going to Spain?
Jillian Dubuque, early American settler from Europe, got a land grant from Spain to mine, led here. Why they call it the mines of Spain.
One of Dubuque's most iconic landmarks is the Julian Dubuque Monument. It was built back in 1897 and honors the city's namesake. The monument sits high on a bluff overlooking the Mississippi River, offering stunning views and a peaceful place to take it all in. So we've seen this Julian Dubuque Monument. The other thing I'm interested in is coming down here to Horseshoe Bluff, and that's where we should be able to see the beautiful cliffs right close to the Mississippi. Primitive restrooms are available at the Horseshoe Bluff Trail, but you have to really need to use them to use them.
And a tip with a primitive back. Don't look down.
Here we go, half a mile. Says it should take us 15 to 20 minutes. We'll see. This is what your trail looks like, so this is not one if you have mobility issues. All right, the path does get a little easier once you get up the steps.
The Horseshoe Bluff Trail has you winding through the beautiful bluffs along the Mississippi River. Just south of Dubuque is a park called Mines of Spain, and we're on the Horseshoe Trail. It is spectacular.
This is a half-a-mile trail. It's relatively flat. If you make arrangements ahead of time, there is an e-bike company in Dubuque that will bring bikes out. That would be another way to explore this park. It's quite large.
Oh, come out here on a sunny day. These bluffs are incredible. Thanks for being here.
Okay, so there's people on the other side of the loop, and then there's stairs over there that go up. I don't know, but we may have managed to get lost on a loop. I didn't think that was possible. So we were just counseled by a local that there's a lot of loose rocks up on level 3 and that people have lost their lives. So I don't think we're going to go up to level 3. We are going to take these stairs. We now understand why they called this moderate.
I like to call this the Grand Canyon of Iowa.
We sure enjoyed our time in Dubuque. It's a beautiful city with so much to explore. We hope to see you in the next video where the adventure continues.